All right, what's going on, guys? So today I'm gonna be running through a lower body strength workout. Maureen is gonna go ahead and work out with me today. Then after that, I'm actually going to be utilizing my new tri bike. If you don't know, if you haven't been following me on Instagram, I'm actually signing up for a triathlon. I'll be competing at the end of the year. So I'm building up my fitness, I'm building up my aerobic capacity. It's definitely different than anything I've ever done from an endurance sport standpoint. I've only done mixed modal sports like MMA and obviously power and speed sports like football and powerlifting. So taking myself out of my comfort zone, getting comfortable being uncomfortable, and working towards a new goal. So I'm gonna be working with that. So I'm gonna go ahead, hop on my tri bike. I'm gonna go 30 minutes and I'm gonna go ahead and work into maximal intensities because I wanna do a time trial, see how far I can get in those 30 minutes to set aside a goal and then work my way through that over time. All right, so first we're gonna go ahead and do the strength workout and then we're gonna run concurrent energy system training, going on my tri bike and hitting the road. Let's do it. All right, so y'all wanna know what shoes I'm wearing because I know this is a recent question. It's Vivo Barefoot, right? VivoBarefoot.com, go check them out. Use the discount code Daru Strong. Been missing out on my ability to compete, give or take, since my knee injury. I was doing jiu-jitsu and I was gonna do a couple of jiu-jitsu tournaments and work my way into that. Then I got the injury and kind of sidelined me for like a year because I couldn't do anything to make it worse. All I was doing was coaching. And then I was watching something on YouTube. I was watching a Nick Bear video, which I'll have him on my podcast this week. So make sure you guys go ahead and stay tuned for that. Watching Nick, and I seen that big dude, you know, obviously athletic, obviously did some type of bodybuilding or powerlifting, and he's also an entrepreneur. He owns his own business. Watching him go for these marathon runs and doing the Ironman, and it's something I have never done before. Also taking an approach of, again, putting myself in those uncomfortable situations to help myself grow. I haven't had the ability to really put myself in the shit other than MMA. So decided to put myself in that position, working on an endurance sport where, again, like I said, I haven't done really any real endurance sporting from a competition standpoint. Obviously, I've ran and swam and biked for fights, but not on this level, not at this magnitude. So the only way that I was gonna push myself to go through the rigors of training, put myself in a position to feel that level of pain and search within myself, I decided to go ahead and do this triathlon. And the only way I'm gonna go ahead and truly go after it if I set the mark and I steamroll towards it, consistently getting better. But again, it's a new goal, a new aspiration, it's a new challenge, and I'm up for that challenge. And that's really the reason why I decided to do it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do 30 med ball throws all together. Explosive power, again, working on that ability to produce force very fast. Here we go. All right, so what we're gonna do here is with a ramp up. So I'm gonna go with a plate and I'm gonna keep adding plates every time. So we're gonna go a 10-yard march, roughly 10 yards, maybe a little bit more. I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna maintain a good level of posture. I'm gonna drive into the ground at a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna make sure I'm producing force as efficiently as possible and repeatedly in a straight concentric phase. And then after I'm done with that 10 yards, I'm gonna add another plate. I'm gonna keep adding plates until I can no longer finish the movement, right? So I can no longer get the desired distance. So I'm going for max effort here, or maximum intensity on the Prowler push, all right? Let's get after it. All right, so technical difficulties. Went too heavy and tearing up the turf. So I ended with 6 plates on each side. So what I'll do is, instead of just ramping all the way up and then shutting it down, I'm gonna ramp up and now I'm gonna ramp down. So now I'm gonna take a plate off and do a set, take another plate off, do a set, take another plate off, all the way to 1 plate each side. So now we're working a little bit of strength endurance. And again, we're building up the capacity there in our legs to drive in that 45-degree angle. A lot of quads, a lot of upper back, because I am getting that full extension of my elbows. And again, a lot of core too, because I gotta maintain a stability in my trunk. So I don't fold here or fold here, keeping that neutral spine as much as I possibly can. Let's get after it. As far as rest intervals, on the way up, I'm giving myself about 90 seconds to rest, just enough time to get the plates and put them on. And again, just catch your breath a little bit. Now on the way down though, however, we're gonna go a minute off. So as soon as we're done, strip the plate off and go. So about a week ago, ended up straining my shoulder, possibly my subscap. So what I'm doing right now is I'm getting some isometric tension at a 90-degree angle, and I'm trying to work my way into IR, so internal rotation. And I'm trying to just maintain that stability here. So stabilizing and strengthening up my subscapularis and around my shoulder entirely, so that I can gain a little bit more strength, but also mitigate the risk of any further injury. So I'm gonna do about 30 seconds here on the hold, and then I'm gonna go back. All right, so we got about 15 bags of ice in the tub here. Don't have a thermometer, but I'm pretty damn sure it's under 50 degrees. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go for roughly 3 minutes. Then I'll get out, shake it off, then I'll go back in for another 3 minutes. So 2 rounds of 3 minutes. Done. You've seen the training, seen the strength training, seen me get on my bike first time, shaking, but I gotta go for round 2. Got any questions, you know what to do, hit the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification, hit the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It's time for me to get in.